guys, today we're doing Millennial Samurai chapters 59 to 64.
What was chapter 58?
We did not do chapter 58 because these are books worth reading.
Well, we did. We chose some of the list. The
Yes.
list was very long, and we chose some that we're going to continue after we do this summary. And
Yeah,
that,
so if you guys want to see,
stay tuned.
no, you can.
Oh, you're going to show the highlighted list of the ones we picked?
Yeah. So.
Oh, hold on, yeah, books worth reading.
So the highlighted ones are the books we
own and
we
we're gonna,
own and have.
Yeah, and we're gonna do. Okay,
All right.
let's get to it. All right, so chapter 59 through 64. What is chapter 59?
Chapter 59 is Khan Academy, which I actually do in my own school right now.
Cod Academy? Khan Academy, okay. And what is Khan Academy?
Well, it's Khan Academy. Let me just tell you some notes. Khan Academy is a non-profit online research with the mission of providing free world-class education for anyone, anywhere. And
Is it like a specific subject, or are there more than one subjects that they teach?
I think it's math and reading. I think it's both.
Got it.
So yeah.
We actually used to use that for Anaya last year a little bit.
Nice. And then this free online school is a resource for learning that could move your life in a whole new direction. Take advantage of it.
Awesome.
And that's what I wrote for Khan Academy.
Well, why is it important for being a millennial samurai? Why do you think expanding your education would be important for...
Because, like, you can't just become a millennial samurai. Like, you need to know at least, like, 5 plus 5 or 2 plus 2. Like, you need to know stuff. Like, you can't just be like, I'm a millennial samurai now, because you need to learn stuff and educate yourself to build that up.
Have you ever heard the saying that learning is power? Knowledge is power?
No, I haven't heard that before.
Okay, well, that's the truth, right? Knowledge is power. You don't become powerful or empowered unless you are educated. Okay, all right, cool. Chapter 60.
60 is the strategic method, the Sotric method.
Is it Socratic?
It's Socratic.
Yeah, the Socratic. So like Socrates was a person, right?
Yeah.
Who was Is that what it's talking about? Is like using his method, using the method? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the method.
So who is Socrates, first of all?
Socrates was a Greek philosopher, a father in Western philosophy, and one of the great minds to ever. The strategic method, the use of questions to encourage dialogue and insight, remains a commonly used method of teaching today.
It's one of the most commonly used methods of teaching today. So the Socratic method, it's based on his philosophy, which has shaped Western culture, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what is it?
The strategic,
Socratic.
The Socratic method is if it's like if you believe, like, not if you believe in yourself, but if what you think you become.
So if I think I'm a tomato, what? You think I can't become a tomato?
No, then I'd never be around you.
Well, why? What if I want to be a tomato?
Well, you can't just be a tomato. Like,
You just told me if I thought about something, I can become it.
no, if the mind. No, not like that. Like, what you think you are, what you think you become. Like, say if you, like, you think about yourself and the actions you become.
So it takes, but everything starts with a thought, right? So, like, if I say that I am strong, I will become strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as I back that up through my actions.
Yeah.
Okay. But it starts with a thought.
Yes.
So that's the Socratic method.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that our thoughts are more powerful than our actions?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Because, like, if you, like I said, like, if you think something, you can become it. So you can, like, kind of, like, not refresh, but, like, get your brain into doing, like, thinking that so you can do that later on or right now.
Okay. Do you know another word for that? Thinking about something until it becomes real? Manifesting. Yeah, it's called manifestation. Some people believe also that when you meditate upon something or you pray upon something, that also can become you, because those are part of your thoughts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the more we can pray and talk to God and have a relationship with God, the more God provides for us and blesses us.
And I also took a little more. Use questions to encourage dialogue and reveal insights.
Yes, questions. It's always good to have questions about anything, right? Like when you're in school, when you ask a lot of questions, those are the times that you learn more, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that asking questions is a good way to help your mind grow and expand?
Yeah, because, like, once you ask questions, they tell you what it is, and then you start understanding it, and you can know more from what someone else told you, and then it starts over again, and then you tell someone about that, and then other people start doing it too.
So sometimes when you ask a question, by you sharing that question, it inspires other people or makes them think about it too?
Yeah. Like,
That's a wonderful observation.
Like, if I say, I asked, just for curiosity, is a whale an aquatic or land animal? So, and then if there's more than 1, 2, or 3, say it's my whole class, and I asked that, then other people would also know that, and then they take that on to their knowledge, and then they can think that, and they can tell other people that, and they're like, wow, that's really interesting, and then they share it with other people and stuff too.
Yeah, well, when you ask questions, it ignites your brain.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes when you ask one question, it might lead to another question, right? Right? So I think asking questions is one of the most awesome things about learning. And I think as you become older, you should never stop asking questions. You should always ask questions. In fact, if you ever notice, like, I ask a lot of questions.
Do I ask a lot of questions, Mom?
Yes, Liam, you do. But you should always ask questions. Never stop asking questions. Very good. Okay.
So that's what I took for the
Chapter 60, right?
Yeah, and then chapter 61 is relationships.
Relationships.
So the meeting of two personality is like the contact of two chemical two chemical substances are, if there is any reaction, both are transformed.
Okay. Relationships. So what else does it say about relationships and why that helps you to become a millennial samurai? Because there's different types of relationships.
Yeah, so also
like, are they talking about love relationships?
No.
Are they talking about friendships? Are they just talking about like business relationships? What kind of relationships?
It says relationships like are critical to life. Nothing is more important. Your relationships with your spouse, parents, children, or siblings and friends will have more profound impact on your quality than your virtuality than anything else.
Yes. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
What about your relationships with your teacher? Pretty profound, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was one of our vocabulary words.
Profound? How do you spell it?
Profound.
Very good. So like you might have different relationships in your life that sometimes relationships are for a season or a reason, and some relationships are for a lifetime.
Season and a reason.
Yeah, and some are for a lifetime. So like I'm thinking about like your relationships with me and Dad, right? Those relationships.
My whole life.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be for your whole life.
Not,
what do you mean, not your whole life? You're not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be your mom for your whole life.
Oh yeah.
Until I die, homie. But that relationship in your life as your mom, right? Like, in fact, my relationship with you is gonna be, or your relationship with me, should I say, is gonna be one of the most profound relationships you're gonna have your entire life. The relationship with your mom, the relationship with your dad, even the relationship with your sister. Those relationships matter the most. What is your role? What do we always tell you, like, when you're with your sister? What's your responsibility? Yes. It's your responsibility to keep her safe, to protect her, and to make sure she's taken care of. Because God forbid if something ever happened to Dad or I, right? That relationship is going to be the most important relationship you have. Okay? What about your relationship with your love? You better not have a love. I see that little smile of yours.
Wait, just curious, what's a spouse?
A spouse is like me and Daddy.
Oh, love?
Like, yeah, that's our your married partner.
So, it says, value a relationship with those you love above all else.
So when Daddy gave me this ring, it's a symbol of our love because it's a circle. Does a circle ever end?
No.
No. So this ring is a symbol of our love, and it goes on forever. So I took a vow that it means like a promise that I would take care of Daddy and he would take care of me in sickness and in health, right? Meaning if I got sick or Daddy got sick, we would take care of one another, right? Because we love each other and we share that love.
Do you guys have profound love?
I'd like to think so. I think Daddy is my soulmate. And I think that if I didn't have love with Dad, I wouldn't have two beautiful children like you and Anaya. Those are gifts from God because my love for Dad was so strong. Okay? So many other things can blossom from one really healthy, great relationship.
The only thing I don't like about you and Dad when you love, you guys kiss too much.
Kissing is a sign of affection, right?
Ugh.
So all that is it shows that we value one another. Okay? It's very true. You notice Dad's on the phone a lot. Do you know why?
Because he needs to work to help us.
Well, yes, he works very hard to provide for us, but Daddy has very, very strong relationships. And Daddy's always had very strong relationships. That's something he's very good at, is maintaining relationships. He has great relationships, and that's why he's able to create something out of nothing, because he knows the right people. Okay? So your relationships
Like
are...
Home of the Brave.
Well, yeah, exactly, like Home of the Brave. But your relationships are some of the most important things, if not the most important thing in life. And specifically the relationships of the people that are closest to you.
And just not like, but just for a shout out to Home of the Brave. So my dad is starting this Home of the Brave. It's on TV in November. I'm curious what day, but it's going to be on TV on Tubi, and it's going to be live, and it will be free.
Well, what is it?
It's a talent competition for military and veterans, or people in your family that were military and veterans. You can go there and sing, or have any talent.
So it's a talent competition, which means people would have to submit their talent to the Home of the Brave website. Do you know what the Home of the Brave website is?
Yeah, it's Home of the Brave
TV.com. Correct.
And you can, but you probably get picked. But you can just be like, and Home of the Brave.
Well, you don't have to sing Home of the Brave. You could have any talent. You could do breakdancing, you could do acrobatics, you could sing.
And there will also be a
host?
national anthem
competition,
and whoever wins gets a very good prize.
Yes, so, I believe that the national anthem competition is a $5,000 grand prize, and the Home of the Brave competition, I think, is $100,000 prize, right?
Yeah. But there's also another thing included with the national anthem. But you guys will have to find that out.
Okay, good plug. What a great relationship he has with you for you to do that on your feed. All right, moving on. Next chapter was what, 61?
We did 61. Now we're on 62. And guess what it is?
What?
Love.
La 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 la.
So love is the center of
the universe. Everything great was built with love.
Love is the center of human life.
Yes. Do you think God gave us Jesus? God gave us Jesus because he loved us. Everything great started from love. Yeah. Okay. What else about love? Makes me feel all fuzzy and warm inside.
Love is impossible in isolation. It flourishes, reaching its highest potential in relationship, and love is the essence of life.
Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
It's the foundation of everything great. It's the ultimate superpower, is to see love in everything. Do you feel that you are loved?
Yeah.
Who do you feel love from?
My mom, my dad, and...
What?
Yeah. And my...
Why won't you kiss me at school?
And my family, and just my family, and my not love, but my friends.
It's okay to love your friends.
I don't hard kiss them and stuff and love them. I'm not that weird, but I like them and love them as friends.
You can love your friends. It's not a bad thing. The more love you put out, the more love you're gonna get. That's the power of love. And everything that you look around and you see was created through love being the foundation of it. Awesome. Okay?
And say I love you often and mindfully.
And mindfully. Okay.
And
that's important. So I want you to think about that. Next time you say I love you, I want you to really think about it mindfully. How it makes you feel. Okay.
Also, now that was chapter 62. Now are on 63.
Okay.
So 63 is kind of like relationships, but it's lifelong relationships. So like your mom, your dad, or say probably your grandpa.
So we kind of touched on that a little.
Like your just honestly just your family. Like your friends, maybe. Like so, but your family will always be your lifelong relationships.
Yes. So yes, that's correct.
And the first thing I wrote was your friends and your family are your support system. Treasure them.
Treasure them. Remember what I told Anaya when she said she was afraid of making friends on the first day? What'd I tell her? If you make just one friend, it's a treasure. And you keep that friend close, they can be your friend forever. It's a treasure to have just even one friend. Okay? So, yes, lifelong relationships. You can be friends with someone forever. You can be married for a long time forever. You can have your mom for as long as she lives. Right? Those are to be treasured. Absolutely. Okay. We touched on that one a little. All right.
You got touched on that one?
No, we touched on that subject already.
Oh, yeah. And there's one more thing I took off. Is we are born with very few people in our lives. Our parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and family friends. All the other relationships in our lives we must create. Nature and develop all the relationships that we want to flourish and maintain to require investment of our time and attention.
Very good. Yeah. Awesome.
And this is our last one, chapter 64. We've been talking about a lot about stuff and relationships and lifelong relationships. So now we're moving on to friends.
Okay.
So friends are like you have to make the right choices with friends. Like if you're around, like say you're with I was gonna make up a name. Say you're with like Bob, and he's not very nice, and he's like he teaches you bad things, and once you're more around him and stuff, and you keep being his friend, then you learn more of that, and you apply it to yourself too, because your brain is taking knowledge from him into your brain, which is messing it up and thinking other stuff.
So, yeah, so bad habits rub off. Mm-hmm. If you're around people that have bad habits, you're eventually going to take on those habits, right? It's just like if you're always eating bad, like processed foods, then your body is going to become unhealthy, right? It's the same type of concept. Yeah. Do I know Bob?
No.
Yes, choose your friends wisely. 100%. Okay.
And also, bad friends can be mentally and emotionally draining. They can hold you back or worse.
Correct. Yeah, there's a saying like, don't hang out with the wrong crowd. Because if you're hanging out with people that are getting in trouble a lot or, making bad choices, then eventually you're going to make the same choices and you're going to end up in bad places, right? So, you know how I always say that, like, your life is a sum of all the choices that you've made? And your life has consequences. Like, you're going to have consequences in your life if you keep making bad choices, right? So you want to make good choices, right? And be around good people that are doing good things and being respectful and talking nicely and loving, right? And doing things that you enjoy. Yep, very good.
Also, the first quote was, be
Courteous.
to all, but imitate with few, and let those few be tried before you give them your confidence. And that quote was by George Washington.
It's a really good quote.
Yeah.
I like George Washington.
And
Do you know who that was? Do you know who George Washington is?
Yeah.
Who?
The first president of the United States.
That's right.
And also, true friends are a treasure.
That's true. We said that. Okay. Awesome.
That is everything.
Okay. So, you know what I'm going to ask you? Out of all of those chapters, what is something that you believe that you can apply right away and take away and implement right away?
So, probably friends, because, like, with right and wrong friends, like, sometimes say I make a new friend. I need to, like, find out who they are first, and then once, like, if they're good, and then if they're good and stuff, and, like, I know them, I'm like, hey, you're a really good friend, or something like that, and then I get to know them, and then we can get together more.
So what do you think is a good indicator of whether someone is a good person or not?
What does indicator?
Like, what kind of clues does someone give you if they're going to be a good friend or not?
Probably, like, how they treat me.
Is it just how they treat you, or is it how they treat other people too?
It's how they treat everyone. Like, the whole environment. Like, say if they're like, oh, do you want some, like this, and they're so nice to me, and then they scream at another kid and punch them and hurt them and blah, 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 and they're mean to them. And then I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, but I'm not your friend anymore, because, like, that wasn't very nice.
Okay. So it's not only how they are with you, but observing how they are with others too.
And our surroundings, yeah.
Okay. All right. What about how your sister feels, or your mom or your dad feels about the person?
Like,
Do you consider other people's opinions too?
Yeah, I should also mention that about friends. Like, I can't just be like, oh, they're coming to my house and they're my friend now. I gotta, like, ask them. I gotta tell them, this is my friend. I made a new friend in school today, or I tell my sister or my mom or my dad, and I'm like, this is my friend in school today. Maybe could we have a play date soon? And then maybe my mom and dad come to school and see who this friend is, and if they don't like him, they don't like him. And then it doesn't, like...
So you would value the opinion of some of your lifelong relationships?
Yeah, because then it's like, say if you get mad at my friend, and I thought he was good, and then you'll be like, maybe he's never gonna come to the house again, and then I'm like, I'm like, oh man, but because then if she doesn't know who they are, she can't, like, be like, oh, you could just come to our house because I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, so basically you value the opinion of the people you love the most. Okay, good. All right. All righty, sir. Well, I think that's a wrap.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay.
Bye, guys.